Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is going to be, I know a lot of people are doing these videos, and there's probably about like a million of them out there, but I figured I'd just do one. This is kind of going to be like a Wrestlemania, I don't know, analysis, warm-up type of video, not really a prediction thing. I'm just going to give my thoughts on some of these matches that are going to come up. And also, I got to thank True Slayer. I did a couple videos this past week, but some of those videos were done before the True Slayer plug, so I just feel like I have to thank him. Yeah, it's really cool to be part of the list that he recommended. It means a lot because I've been watching True Slayer since 2007. One of the first guys I ever subscribed to. He's been very influential as far as my wrestling knowledge and my wrestling collection and things of that nature. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I get messages a lot, from kids and other guys that ask me, what can I do to get more subscribers? What do you recommend that I do? And I don't know, it's really something you can't teach. It's either you have it or you don't. You just have to love what you do. You can't be about it can't be about you trying to impress anyone. You shouldn't try to impress me. You shouldn't try to impress anyone else. You have to do it because you really love to do it. And I think that's just the best advice. Just do stuff that you like to do. Don't try to do a review just to impress somebody or something like that. So, and I will talk about, some of the guys that True Slayer did leave off. Obviously he can't mention everyone, and it's understandable, but these are just some more guys that I do enjoy watching, and these are guys that pretty much need the extra subscribers. So I'm kind of leaving out some of the bigger names, but here's a list that I would definitely recommend. Let me just run it down really quickly. The first guy is 187, ARS 187. He has potential. He's a pretty cool guy from what I've seen, so check him out. Double Cross King, plugged him plenty of times before, but hopefully he starts making real videos because he has potential to be one of the best on here. So check him out. Instant Classic G1. Like I said, if there's one guy I thought everyone should have recommended to True Slayer that no one really knew that much about, I think it was him. So yeah, definitely subscribe to Instant Classic G1. Potentially be one of the best. He is one of the best right now, so definitely check him out. Next big thing, he just uploads ECW footage. So if you like ECW, the old ECW, subscribe to him. Sabu TNA Forever, definitely a fun kid, one of the most entertaining guys on here. He has a lot of fun with his channel, so definitely check him out. Sean Ivana, plugged him plenty of times. He could probably have a lot more subs if he wanted to, but he doesn't make videos as much anymore. But he is a big ROH guy, so definitely subscribe to him. Taker Fan for Life, 1419, Matt Beast. Yeah, I like this kid. He's pretty much grown on me. He has his own style. He's pretty much different, more different than anyone else on YouTube. I really like him, and he just did a review of Kurt Wrestlemania, which is really good, so definitely check him out. Ultimator 50, the ultimate YouTube shooter. I plugged him plenty of times, but I think he deserves a lot more. And I hope he doesn't get offended by this, but I think he reminds me a little bit of Spinnernet, so I'm going to call him Baby Spinnernet. And he's a great shooter, so definitely check him out. He's very entertaining as well, and he deserves more subscribers. Warzone Jones, he's doing pretty well, but he's one of the guys that he's probably the most entertaining guy on YouTube, on all of YouTube, and definitely check him out. He's the guy that did his top 10 divas that he wants to have sex with. Y2AFW, I plugged him before, but like I've said, this guy is by far the most underrated guy on YouTube, so definitely check him out. And he just did a video with Instant Classic G1 talking about WrestleMania, which was awesome. So the Wrestling Fan 1, he's kind of going into retirement, but hopefully he comes back. For his age, he is awesome. So definitely subscribe to him. Hopefully he makes a comeback. And one guy I did leave out is AJ Orton 34. If Big Rad is the best guy that's under 17, this guy is right there with him. AJ Orton, probably the most knowledgeable kid, probably one of the most knowledgeable guys on YouTube. I mean, he just blows my mind by how much knowledge he does have. So definitely check out AJ Orton 34. It's a great kid. Harpo 2500, probably the best DVD collection or collecting videos on YouTube, along with Wrestling Handyman. So check those guys out as well. All right, so that's pretty much it for the plugs. I don't know how much time I have left, but let's just go down the WrestleMania card. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, let's start with this. I think it's going to be a great match. A lot of people don't want Triple H to interfere. Unfortunately, I think it makes a lot of sense. Triple H got eliminated by Shawn Michaels in the Royal Rumble. They didn't end Degeneration X on really good terms. And I think some people need to keep in mind, think about the old Triple H, he would not let this stuff slide. You know, the stuff that Shawn Michaels did, you know, putting all his focus into Undertaker and taking his focus away from Triple H. You know, the old Triple H would have retaliated. So I don't know. It might happen. It might not. If Triple H interferes, I think Triple H needs to turn heel, and you know, I'm not really ready for Shawn Michaels to retire, so I'm not totally against this. It will hurt the match a little bit, but it is a non-sanctioned, or it's a no disqualification match, so it could possibly happen. But you know, I'm just putting it out there. You know, it will probably be a better match if Triple H does not interfere, but it should be very interesting to see how it plays out. Okay, John Cena, Batista, the feud has been excellent. I think Batista's character is awesome. Cena has been great on the mic. The feud went exactly where it needed to go with, you know, Cena talking about how Batista's only in it for the money, because a lot of it I think is true. And, you know, Batista being jealous of Cena for Cena being the guy that they pushed after WrestleMania 21, more so than Batista. So I think the feud has been great. It'll be a great match. I think Cena should go over here, and I'll explain why later. Okay, Chris Jericho versus Edge. This match will be awesome. Chris Jericho and Edge. You know, these are two guys that love putting on great matches, and when you combine the fact that they're in the main event of WrestleMania, or main event championship match of WrestleMania, you know it's going to be something special. Um, they're pretty good friends, so that always helps. You know, I think the spear thing will definitely come into play. I definitely see Jericho retaining. I think it'll be a waste to have Jericho just have this short little title reign. I think he's hot right now. I think I think Edge has won the championship way too many times. I don't think he needs it. I think they could this feud could be, you know, prolonged. They could definitely build off of what they could do at WrestleMania, and it could be a lot better in the future. The feud has a lot of potential, and I think it's just too. If Edge does win, I think Spinner was right. Like, then the feud can't really go anywhere. You know, it's pretty much done with. So. The Money in the Bank ladder match, you know, Christian is the obvious choice. I think if Christian wins, you know, I wouldn't really want Christian to get involved in the Jericho Edge match and make it a triple threat match. What I actually like to see is for Christian to cash it in on Cena down the road, and maybe those two guys could start a feud. Because that was a feud that got going in 2005, and they never got to finish it. But that could be an awesome feud. You know, but the Money in the Bank, you know, it could go either way. Drew McIntyre is a heavy favorite, but I really don't think he deserves it at this point. You know, I know Vince is high on him, but at the same time, Vince likes to see guys, you know, he likes to see his guys earn it, you know, from time to time. So, Kofi Kingston, I think he deserves it. I think Shelton Benjamin really deserves it. I just realized yesterday, Shelton Benjamin's been in 8 Royal Rumbles. That's a lot of Royal Rumbles. And, you know, he definitely deserves it, but I don't think it'll happen. You know, even Evan Bourne, it'd be cool to see him win. I'd be happy for anyone that would win that thing, the Money in the Bank. But, you know, I think you could count Matt Hardy and Kane out. Those are two guys that definitely probably don't have a shot at winning that. Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon. This match will be, you know, I think this is surprising people. Bret has always stressed that he would never want to get back into the ring if he was going to embarrass himself. So I would take Bret's word for it. You know, Bret is he's a great athlete. He's someone that you don't want to doubt, and I think this would be a lot better than we expect. I know Vince McMahon, like Jericho said, he's like a giraffe in the ring. He's terrible, but you know, this could be pretty good. You know, the fact that they can't use blood, you know, it kind of leaves you kind of skeptical, but I think it'll still be a good match. It would just be a cool moment, you know, just to see Vince tap out or Bret kick the shit out of Vince. You know, for people that were big Bret Hart fans, I think this would just be a special moment. Rey Mysterio and CM Punk. I think Punk needs to win this match. You know, there's no point in having Mysterio go over. I know the logical choice is to have Mysterio win, because, you know, it's not smart business-wise for Mysterio to lose the mask. But honestly, Mysterio's been wrestling in the WWE for 8 years. It's been the same old shit. I would not mind the heel turn. You know, he's not a bad-looking guy. He has a pretty good look to him without the mask. I know sometimes I said he looked like a little Chinese woman without the mask, but still, he's not that bad of a looking guy. And I think, you know, I think he has that badass edge. You know, he's a big Scarface fan, so I think him in the straightest society would not necessarily be a bad thing. And I think CM Punk is someone they need to start pushing and start building for, so that having him lose to Mysterio would be a mistake in my opinion. So I think that pretty much covers down the whole card. I'm really looking forward to Jericho and Edge. I really think this match will deliver. I think it'll be awesome. And Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, without a doubt. I just hope it's not Shawn Michaels' last match. I think Shawn and Triple H should be the last feud for Shawn Michaels, but you know, the Undertaker's winning streak, it doesn't mean as much to me as other guys do. The streak thing is not a big deal to me. If it does come to an end, I really don't care. I think Shawn Michaels' career is more important. I think Shawn, even though he's 44, I still think he has a lot left in the tank. That's just me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to all the guys I talked about. And especially thanks to Truth Slayer. Appreciate it. And I appreciate him plugging everyone else, like Honor Howard 26 and Big Rat and all those guys. So, yeah. Enjoy WrestleMania. And to all the guys in Phoenix, hope you guys are having a good time. So, all right.